actually on us. So we're doing a referral thing where you can go to Hawaii on us, man. I was talking to somebody the other day. And they're like, "Hey, my honeymoon was in Hawaii, so I want to go to Hawaii every year." I'm like, "Great, we're doing a Hawaii contest." So I'm going to talk about what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how you can enter and how you can win a trip to Hawaii on us. We've done tons of giveaways, tons of different things. We have a financial business, so we do things centered around finances, retirement, become your own bank, real estate, and business consulting, all these different things. And we're launching a family office. That's where we help high net worth individuals plan their overall finances. So if you're interested in any of those concepts, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. So one of the things we're doing is over the next 90 days we started this in February 1st, we launched a contest. Over a 90-day period, if you what we're trying to do is help people with their retirement accounts. So that's one of the biggest things that we're focused on is retirement accounts. The reason for that is the retirement accounts have been losing money. So this is the market over the last year for you guys on Instagram. It's the market over the last year. So retirement accounts have been losing money, but it doesn't have to be that way. So those of you who have retirement accounts, you got 401ks, you got IRAs, you got 403bs, whatever you have, a traditional retirement account, and you've been losing money in the market, especially over the last year, there's something you can do about it. So one of the things you can do is you can protect the gains that you've made. So that's one of the smart things to do. Is the idea is you make some gains, especially in retirement accounts. Now, I'm not talking about other things like where you're being speculative or you're shooting for the moons. All of those are different. We're talking specifically about retirement accounts. Your retirement account needs to be predictable because retirement is about cash flow. Every day of your life, it costs you money to run your life. It costs you money to put gas in your car, to buy groceries, to pay your bills, whatever it is. A certain amount of money it costs you every day to run your life. You may pay for it monthly, but if you break it down, if your electricity bill is $100 and you break it down, well, that equals X amount of dollars per day. So every single day it costs you money that you're alive on this planet. You have to break everything down like that. So at some point, you're going to quote unquote retire, and then you may have some income, you may not. So the ultimate thing about retirement is about cash flow, because just because you stop working or you retire, your bills don't stop, your expenses don't stop. In fact, your expenses will be different. There'll be other things that become your part of your expenses. So retirement has always been about cash flow. How much cash flow can you generate without you having to actively work, or if you're no longer actively working, right? However, traditionally, financially, the way people are taught to plan for retirement is to save a bunch of money in a retirement account. Well, that's only part of it. Eventually, all that is a bunch of money in a retirement account that you can't access based on the government. The government set all the rules on how you can access it, how you can use it. So you have to focus on cash flow. How can I convert whatever it is money into cash flow? I don't lose money because I let Martin and Chelsea handle it. That's right. Right. So we're protect. When it comes to retirement account, you got to protect from losses. That's one of the biggest enemy of your wealth, losses. Because anytime you lose a dollar, I'm talking about US dollars, every time you lose a dollar, you not only lose that dollar, you lose what that dollar would have earned for you had you been able to keep it, had you not lost it in the first place. Let me show you the basic math on it. So let's say I got this money, and what do I want this money to do? I want this money to multiply, right? I want it to grow. I want it to go produce another one. Just like DJ Khaled. Whenever DJ Khaled is saying another one, that's what he's talking about. He got this one, and then he wants it to be another one. Okay. So if I lose this, right? If I keep this working efficiently, I can maybe get another one. But if I lose this, my capital, if I lose my capital, that's supposed to go get me another one. If I lose that capital, guess what happens? Not only do I lose this first one, I lose the other one I would have gotten because I lost my capital. That's what Warren Buffett says when it comes to investing. Don't lose your money, especially with your retirement accounts. It has to be your most predictable because it has to produce income for you, cash flow. So that's how you got to look at it. So now, because the market's been down over the last year, there's financial vehicles that could protect. This is the market. You see red means it's going down. We can protect people from losing money in the markets. I have videos on my page where we show how we help the client protect their account from losses. They went from 400,000 to 472,000 in a year. You can watch the video on my page. I show the statements and all that. So we're trying to help people. However, people don't know these exist. People don't know there's vehicles that you can protect your money and grow your wealth with without losing it if you have it in a retirement account. So what we decided to do was we said, okay, well, why don't we get people to help us spread the word about some of these concepts so that we can help even more people. And so we introduced our referral program. And so our referral program is very simple. If you know anybody who has changed jobs, who has an old 401k, meaning I was working at this job, I left the job, it's my old job, but I still have a 401k that is there. That's called an old 401k. Or if you know somebody who has an IRA, individual retirement account, and they're losing money or they're concerned, they're not sure what to do, and you refer them to us, then you'd be entered to win our Hawaii trip. You'd be entered to win our Hawaii trip. You can refer yourself. You can be your first referral. So if you have an old retirement account and you're like, hey, I've not looked at this thing in the last few years. I don't even know what it's doing. We can help you look at it, understand how to use it, how to reposition it and use it effectively, that you can grow your money without losses. And you can even get a bonus. So there's some strategy we have that will pay you a bonus for repositioning some of the assets to a safer position. So if that's you, or if you know anybody who's changed jobs, there's a bunch of layoffs happening. Almost every day, some company announces layoffs. The other day, Disney announced they're laying 7,000 people off. Google and Alphabet announced they're laying off like 15,000 people. So it's like a lot of companies are doing layoffs. There's people still looking, companies still looking to hire, like we're still hiring, but there's places that are laying people off. So whenever somebody changes jobs and you have an old 401k, a lot of times it makes sense for them to reposition their 401k into their individual retirement account. And we can help people to do that. And the person doesn't have to buy anything. You don't have to buy anything from us to be entered. But if the person has an old retirement account and you refer them and they're like, hey, I want to talk to these people, and to schedule an appointment, that gives you an entry into our contest. So there's no purchase required. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to sell anything to them. You just have to tell them, hey, do you have an old retirement account? There's people who can help you protect your retirement account. If your retirement account qualifies for this, have a conversation with them if that makes sense. So I'm going to give you a website for you to go check out that has details on this and talks about what we're doing. So you guys ready? So the website is 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. 6buildingblocks.com/retirement with the number 6. So 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. Camilla, if you're on the Instagram, can you type it in the comments? 6buildingblocks.com/retirement, because every dollar you lose, you not only lose that dollar, you lose what that dollar would have earned for you. In this case, $100. Every $100 you lose, you not only lose that $100, you lose what that $100 would have earned for you had you not lost it in the first place. So the first thing is you don't want to lose the money, and you want to keep growing your money. And there's companies that will pay you a bonus, that we utilize strategies we have that will pay you a bonus for if you reposition some other assets and put it into a safer condition. So to give you an example of that, one of the things we did with a client, so this client repositioned $400,000 with us last year. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's here on the bottom. 400,000. It says on this date last year. I don't know if you guys can see that. 400,000. Right over here is the 400,000. So the client repositions $400,000 with us. Client's like, hey, I don't want to lose this money. Please help me protect this money. So we repositioned 400,000. In January of this year, so that's January, the client takes out 42,000. I'm sorry, 41,200. So here, 41,200 is what the client takes out. Now, even though the client withdrew the money, withdrew $41,000, what's their account balance today? $431,000. $431,000. Okay. Why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that because if the client had not done that, would you mind grabbing that for me, Otis? If the client had not done that, here's where the client would have been at. Had the client not repositioned those assets with us, the market's down. Client had 400,000 last year to reposition to us. If they had not repositioned it to us, their account today would be 366,000. It would have gone down. The market's down over 8%. So it would have gone down from 400,000 to 366,000, 366, right? That's what it would have had. So not only did we protect the client's account, one, the client's a lot higher. Today, the client's at 436,000. That's a almost $65,000 difference than what they would have been at. So you understand? We were able to protect that client and make sure they're up $65,000. That's just over the last year. Now, that's including the client taking a withdrawal. Client withdrew almost over 41,000. So if you add the 41,000 to it, the client would have been at $472,000. That's a $106,000 difference over the last year. $106,000 difference. Now, of course, not everybody has 400,000. A lot of our clients do. So even if you have 100,000, 50,000, whatever it is in a retirement account from previously. Now, I went over a bunch of numbers on there. I have a video on my page on Instagram, and it's also on YouTube where I show these numbers we're looking at here. So just to recap, so you understand, we're doing a giveaway to Hawaii for referrals. So if you know anybody who has an old 401k and you refer them to us, you send them that link, 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. You let us know who they are. You can say, hey, I sent this link to this person. They may have an old 401k. You might be able to help them. Great. The person schedules an appointment that gives you an entry. So if you get entered into a Hawaii contest. So in a Hawaii contest, you will be able, so if it's a trip for two, we'll send you to Hawaii. And man, I'm just, it's cold. No matter where you are right now, it's kind of cold, unless you live in like Florida or something. But in most places, it's cold right now. So it's cold, and you could be on a beach in Hawaii. So a trip for two to Hawaii. We'll cover your airfare, we'll cover your hotel, and you can take somebody. You and somebody can go to Hawaii. It can be your wife. It can be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your baby mama, whoever. Just don't take your side chick, because that might cause some drama. Okay, so leave your side chick at home and take your main chick, your main lady, if you're going to Hawaii. Okay, so I'm talking to the guys out there who's thinking, yeah, this might be a good way for me to take my side chick to Hawaii. Don't take your side chick to Hawaii on the trip with giveaway, because that'll start some drama, and then that might involve our names in there, and we don't want our names involved with that type of drama. So understand, all you need to do is you go to 6 building blocks, no side chicks. That's right, no side chicks on the Hawaii trip. Okay, you go to 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. You can refer yourself. You can be your first referral. So if you have a retirement account, an old 401k, an IRA, a 403b, even a Roth IRA, and you're like, hey, I don't want to lose money in the market. I want to look at how I can protect and grow my money without putting this money at risk. How can I do that? We'll show you how that works. We'll show you numbers. The same thing we did for this client. As you can see how we're able to protect the client in a down market. So when it comes to your retirement account, that's what you want to do. There will be down markets, just like it is right now. You want to protect yourself when markets are down. And you don't want to lose money so that you can continue to grow. And we'll show you how you can actually get cash flow for the rest of your life from these accounts. Some of these accounts will pay you cash flow, a check every month. Bam, month one, boom, another check. Month two, boom. So just you can get a check every month for the rest of your life. That's how retirement is supposed to be. A retirement account is very simple. You store money, it grows. When you go to retire, you take money out, it lasts the rest of your life. That's ideally how retirement is supposed to go. However, that is not the way it goes. How many people you know get a check every month for the rest of their life, even if they're not working? Very few people. They used to call it a pension. Now most people don't get a pension anymore, unless if you're in the military, you go serve in the military for 20 years. Shout out to our service members. Half of my family is in the military. My younger brother just he enlisted in the military, so he's going through training right now. So my siblings retired military, uncle retired military, bunch of retired military people in our family. And so my sibling, one of my younger siblings, going to the military. So understand, if you serve in the military for 20 years, you do a full 20, you get a military pension. Some places in the government do, but most people in the private sector don't get a pension. So what we do is teach people how to take their retirement accounts and turn it into their own pension plan that will pay them every month for the rest of their life. So if you want to understand how to do that, you go to 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. And then you can be your own referral, and you can be your first referral, and we're doing a trip to Hawaii. We're going to do the drawing in 90 days. So you got some time to where you can refer people. Over 90 days, we'll do a random drawing, and then you could win. Obviously, the more people that you refer, the more entries you get, and the better your chances. So who wants to go to Hawaii? Let us know. Go to Hawaii. You and a guest will fly you out to Hawaii. We'll put you in a nice hotel, and you guys have fun and make some good memories. Making memories are great. So making memories are a great thing that to do, because it allows you to have good experiences in life. So if you have any questions or anything like that, if you have somebody you want to refer to us, send us a DM, and we'll be happy to help you. Otherwise, we look forward to one of you guys winning and for us to send you to Hawaii to have a great time. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. We will see. Let me put this back up here. 6 Building. Chelsea, can you drop it on the YouTube? 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. It's the website to go to. And if you want to understand how to become your own bank, send us a message too. Send us a message. Say, hey, I want to learn how to become my own bank using life insurance. We will help you with all of these things. You can watch videos on my page. There's tons of videos where we talk about all these strategies, all this stuff all the time. So we can help you to grow and protect your wealth. Chelsea, on the YouTube, can you drop it there really quick? All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Not Instagram, YouTube. Okay, so there you go. 6buildingblocks.com/retirement. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.